Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to go through the Maranda High School Mock of 2026 marking scheme. So without taking much of your time, just want to go to the first question. In this video, we'll be only looking at question 1. So most of the time question 1 is on periodic table, and that's the reason why I always encourage my students to study periodic table, which is basically topic 1 and topic 2 of the Form 2 topics. So the question says that the grid below represents part of the periodic table. Study it and answer the question that follow. So we have A, X, G, R, C, E, and Q. So A, how does the atomic size of C and E compare? Explain. That was 1 mark. So the answer was E has smaller atomic radius. E has smaller atomic radius. Where is E? Is here, a smaller atomic radius than C. E has more protons, hence stronger or more effective nuclear charge. 2. Write an equation for the reaction between G and A. Between G and A. Where is G? G is here. And then we have A there. So those two areas. So the equation for that is you'll take 4G plus A, where A is a gas. A is a gas, you know that. Then we form 2G, 2A, as you can see there. Or if a student wrote the equation for sodium and oxygen, then was also get that particular mark. Roman 3. How do the pH of chloride G and C compare? Give a reason for your answer, 2 mark. So G chloride has a higher pH value than C chloride. So G chloride is neutral while C chloride is acidic. Roman 4. State the observation made when the chloride R is exposed to air. Where is chloride R? Chloride R is here. What happens when it's exposed to air? So absorbs water and becomes wet or damp. B. On the grid, indicate with a tick the position of element Z, which is third found on the period and forms Z 3 ions. So on it, let's see, it's supposed to be here. Written big. Let me just point here. Okay. Then let's move to using dots and cross to represent outermost electrons. Show how bonding in the compound formed when R react with A. Where R react with A. Where is R? R is here and then A is here. So that is ionic bond, and that is what is indicated here. So we have R, where it's losing 2 electrons and it's gained by the A. So study the information in the table below. Use it to answer the question that follow. Letter do not represent the actual symbol. So which element are the metal? Give a reason. So as you look at it, we have atomic number, melting point, formula of chloride, melting point of chloride. So which element are metal, and give a reason. So we have G, H, and L. G, H, and L, they have delocalized electrons. So G has 11, H has 12, and that is 20. So what is the oxidation state of J in the chloride? So you have to do the calculation. What is J? J is here. So you take J plus. So you take J plus negative 1 times 4. Where does negative 1 times 4 come from? Negative 1 comes from the 4 here. You can see some 4 here times 1 because chloride has a valency of 1. So we get positive 4. So the last one, does the reactivity of H and L with water compare? L is more reactive than H. L has a larger atomic radius, hence loses electrons more readily or easily. So thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next question, which is question 2, and it's about organic chemistry. Thank you. See you in my next video.